Hey guys, welcome back to my page, Fearfully Wonderfully Made. I'm Mia, and today I'm going to be giving you guys 10 ways to prioritize God in 2024. Everyone during this time of year is all new year, new me, so excited with the New Year's resolutions. I am definitely a New Year's girl. If you don't know already, I'm going to be doing the Holy 40 Challenge again starting January 1st. A lot of the ways to prioritize God in 2024 are going to be adaptations of the habits and disciplines that I'm going to be doing in the Holy 40 Challenge. However, these ones are a little bit easier to incorporate on a daily basis. So to jump right into it, the first way to prioritize God in 2024, begin every day spending time with Jesus. So if that is going on a prayer walk, if that's reading your Bible, if that is saying a quick prayer before you get out of bed, maybe it's turning on some worship music while you get ready for work, whatever it is, the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning should be to think about God and to have an intentional moment where He is the priority at the beginning of your day. The second way to prioritize God in 2024 is to exercise daily. So if that is hitting a minimum step goal, if that is, going to the gym, if that's working out in your living room, maybe you only have 10 minutes a day and you just are going to stretch. Whatever it is, be prioritizing God by moving your body, staying fit, and taking care of yourself physically as well as spiritually. The third way is to spend time working on a God-filled goal. Now, what I mean by that is that you're doing something that is a big goal. It's something that not everybody's like, oh, easy peasy. Maybe it's a side hustle. Maybe you want to become a YouTuber. Maybe you want to learn a new language. Whatever it is, spend time on a daily basis doing something that is a God-sized goal. The fourth way to prioritize God this year is to pray daily. So maybe you are going on your 15-minute prayer walk, or maybe, like I said, you're waking up and the first thing you do in the morning is thanking God for giving you breath in your lungs, thanking God for a night of sleep, thanking God for a warm bed, thanking God for the roof over your head before your feet even touch the ground, to be praying daily in this new year, being more mindful of praying. And maybe for you, that's praying over every meal. But if you're someone who does pray over every meal, then maybe for you, that's praying in the morning and praying at night. Whatever it is for you, be taking that next step and being intentional about spending time with God in prayer. The fifth way to prioritize God in this new year is to eat healthy. Like I said already with the exercising, we want to be just taking care of our bodies physically and spiritually. So with that being said, maybe start small by replacing, one unhealthy meal with something that is a little bit healthier. Taking those steps in the right direction, making better decisions for yourself. That is definitely something I'm going to be leaning into very heavily in 2024. But moving on, the sixth way to prioritize God is to start journaling. So whether that is doing a devotional, journaling your day, if that's like planner style, maybe you're going to start journaling, all of your prayer requests. Maybe you're going to start journaling kind of like a diary to God. Whatever it is, I would just encourage you to write things down, because we are very quick to forget what we've been through, what we're going through once we get on the other side. And one of the biggest things for me in my journey is to be able to look back and to remember how I was feeling and what I was going through, what God has already been faithful to deliver me from. So one way that you can prioritize God in this next year is to start documenting for yourself your own testimony. The seventh way to prioritize God is to get involved in a small group, whether that is a co-ed group or a women's group. Just find a place where you can get connected and get filled up and resourced and equipped. The 8th way to prioritize God in this new year is to minimize your screen time. Now, if that is that your screen time is 10 hours a day on the Bible app, maybe you're not who I'm talking about. But if you're anything like me, or how I was for most of this year, maybe it's that you're spending 10 plus hours a week on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, or all three of them put together. And maybe this year you want to spend less than an hour a day on social media altogether. And you want to be spending equal to, if not more time in the Bible or listening to podcasts or worship music. A way to prioritize God this year is to decrease the amount of other things that you are inputting and increase the amount of faith-related things that you are inputting. I feel like that's probably one of the easiest way to see like the priority of, is God something that you are prioritizing, or are you prioritizing scrolling on social media more? So for me, that is definitely going to be something that I'm going to keep an eye on, in that making sure that I am spending more time on my faith and my friends and genuine connections, rather than scrolling on social medias or things like that. The 9th way to prioritize God this year, and by 9, I mean 9. The 9th way to prioritize God this year is to start serving. If you're not already serving at your church, or if you don't have a church, definitely find a church and then start serving in that church. For me this year, what that'll look like is every single Sunday I want to be serving. We do have 4 services at my church, so my husband and I actually just talked through this and have agreed that we'll be serving every Sunday. Well, my husband's a firefighter, so he's not able to go every single Sunday. But for the Sundays that we do serve, or that he is home, we can serve all of the AM services. So that's 9 a.m., 11 a.m., and 1 p.m. We'll come home, we'll have lunch, relax, and then we'll go and sit and, attend the 6 p.m. service together as a couple, so that we're still having, that time to be in worship and to just sit down and focus on God. So that's something I'm super excited about in this upcoming year. But just to wrap up the video, the last way to prioritize God this year is to start sharing your faith. So if that's starting a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel. If that is sharing a post on your story, if that is walking up to a stranger at the grocery store, or maybe it's just talking to your family about what you believe and inviting them out to church. Whatever it is, our biggest call in life is to share our faith, to bring and point people to Jesus. So if that is not something you're already doing, I just encourage you in this new year, start sharing your faith. With all that being said, my challenge for you guys is this. Pick 1 or 2 things that you're going to work on. Maybe you want to do all 10 of them, or maybe it's just that one thing is really sticking out to you. Comment down below. Let me know what ways you are going to be prioritizing God in 2024. But before you go, make sure to smash that like button. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my page and turn on your notifications. I will be doing 2 videos a week at a minimum, one on Wednesday, one on Friday. But until then, be blessed, and I'll see you guys next time.